Okay, so for our programming language that we chose to use in the project, we went with C Sharp because it's a widely used programming language with some of these key features. It's multi-paradigm, meaning it's equally well suited for more than one programming paradigm. Examples are functional or object-oriented. And for ours, we chose a particular emphasis on object orientation because that's what we're most familiar with. We've all taken classes on it, and we're good with it. Most common use cases for this language are website development, Windows applications, which is good for the IDE we'll be using, and we're all using Windows PCs, so and then games as well for video games. And its prevalence in use with video games was the main reason we chose it. Also because, as I said before, we're all familiar with it, and we know how to use the language better than anything else we could have chosen. And so here's a screenshot of the main C# code. This is the primary algorithm for taking the data in from the game and giving it to the gauges. So most of it's commented and pretty straightforward, but right here in our main function, it's just going to instantiate the port and the communication with the Arduino, and then as we go down, it's going to set the poll rate, so it's going to extract data every 150 milliseconds, and then puts in an event listener for the physics engine, and then it's going to read some things to the console and write out that it's running. Right here is a description of the AC.start method or function, and down here is how we split the string that we get into its segments, and then we send it from there. And then this is right here's a picture of the gauge cluster we're using. It's from a Mazda 3, a 2005 Mazda 3, and it has a multitude of gauges that monitor several aspects of the vehicle. There's a gas gauge, gear shift indicator, speed, engine temperature, and oil pressure levels. And for our project, we used one, like I said, pulled directly from an actual car, and hooked it up ourselves, and the gauges react and reflect the information it's receiving from the game in real time, and you'll see that in our demo.